He was exhausted, overwhelmed. He feels the immense responsibility. He believes this is his duty, his burden to bear alone, leading a nation, but drowning in details. And then his father-in-law pulled him aside, advises Moses to delegate leadership by selecting capable, trustworthy men to serve as judges for minor disputes. This is faith unfolded. Today's episode, Jethro's advice, delegation, and structure. Moses sits from morning till evening. People line up, disputes, questions, crises. He listens. He judges. He solves, alone. And Jethro watches, quietly, wisely, until he speaks. Listen now to me, and I will give you some advice, and may God be with you. What you're doing is not good. Moses had a calling. He had authority. He had divine backing, but he was burning out, because even anointed leaders can collapse under unsustainable systems. And that's where many of us live. We're called, we're gifted, we're passionate, but we're drowning in the details. Jethro's advice wasn't just practical. It was prophetic. Jethro wasn't just offering management tips. He was revealing a divine principle. That calling without structure leads to collapse. That spiritual authority still needs strategic support, and that even miracles need administration. Jethro didn't criticize. He observed. He watched Moses work. He saw the strain. He saw the bottleneck. And then he offered wisdom, because sometimes the most prophetic voice is the one that sees what we've normalized. Jethro says, "You will wear yourself out. This work is too heavy for you. You cannot handle it alone." Then he offers a plan. He offers a solution, a detailed, structured, brilliant plan. Select capable men, trustworthy, God-fearing. Appoint them as leaders of thousands, hundreds, fifties, and tens. Let them handle the small cases. You handle the hard ones. And suddenly, the burden becomes bearable. We live in a culture that glorifies hustle. That celebrates burnout. That equates exhaustion with impact. But Jethro's wisdom still speaks. You don't have to do it all. You're not called to carry everything. You're called to lead strategically. Delegation isn't weakness. It's wisdom. Moses wasn't wrong to care. He was wrong to carry it alone. And today, many leaders do the same. Pastors, creators, entrepreneurs, parents. We think being faithful means being busy. But faithfulness includes boundaries. And leadership includes letting go. Jethro's model wasn't just about relief. It was about scalability. Thousands, hundreds, fifties, tens, a system, a structure, a strategy. Because God's vision for his people was too big for one man's shoulders. And the same is true today. Your calling needs a framework. Your vision needs a team. Your impact needs infrastructure. God didn't rebuke Moses. He sent Jethro, because grace doesn't just come through miracles. It comes through mentors. And sometimes the most spiritual breakthrough is a structural shift. Today, Jethro's advice looks like building teams, creating workflows, empowering others, letting go of control. It's not less spiritual. It's more sustainable. And sustainability is sacred. When we refuse to delegate, we don't just exhaust ourselves. We rob others of their growth. Because leadership isn't just about doing. It's about developing. And structure isn't just about efficiency. It's about empowerment. Jethro wasn't flashy. He wasn't dramatic. He was wise. And his voice changed everything. Because sometimes The breakthrough you need is hidden in someone else's perspective. Listen, receive, adjust. The spiritual side of structure. God is a God of order. Creation had sequence. The tabernacle had design. The church had elders. Structure isn't secular. It's sacred. And delegation isn't abandoning the call. It's fulfilling it more fully. If you're overwhelmed, if you're carrying too much, if you're trying to do it all, pause, ask, who can help? What can be released? Where can structure bring peace? Because sometimes the most spiritual decision is to stop doing everything. So here's the truth. Jethro's advice wasn't just ancient wisdom. It's a timeless invitation to lead with clarity, to build with strategy, to serve with sustainability. Let go of the myth of the lone leader. Embrace the power of shared responsibility, and watch your calling expand. If this message on delegation and structure resonated with you, share it with someone leading under pressure. Subscribe for more cinematic reflections on faith, leadership, and divine wisdom, and more insights that bridge ancient wisdom and modern life. Until then, may your leadership be lightened, your structure be spirit-led, and your calling be carried with grace. And may you have the wisdom to lead, the humility to delegate, and the grace to build something that lasts.